rabbit hole. Go till I. Let's go. Go till I. Let's go. Go till I. Let's go. Go till I.
Welcome back to Metro 2014 edition. This is Second Assault. It's dropped for PC and all the other platforms apart from Xbox One. It's been a long time coming, and by far the most anticipated map, or at least section of the DLC, has to be Operation Metro. How does it compare to what it was in Battlefield 3? How does it play now? Is it a good map? Should you play it? I'm going to answer all those questions for you now. So, Metro 2014 is a grown-up version of Metro that was included in Battlefield 3. There have been quite a few cosmetic changes to the map, most notably out in the first section of the map. If you're playing Rush, which is what I'm playing here, which is the best game mode for Metro in my opinion, then you will get to have a look at the new park area, which is the first two set of MCOMs in Rush. It's been changed massively. It now looks very war-torn, very overgrown. There are a few different obstacles and things have changed, so the lines of sight are quite different now. And of course, the water has been opened up with jet skis, so it's actually now a viable flanking option to go down the right-hand side of the map. The park area is still pretty much a sniper fest. They haven't really done much to try and stop it, to be perfectly honest. The lines of sight have changed, but the level somehow feels a little bit flatter than what it did in Battlefield 3, and that's just sort of more encouraging the snipers just to sit at the back and shoot each other. I thought personally that this park area could actually be turned into the Conquest version of Metro. Of course, it probably wouldn't be called Operation Metro then, but this would be an ideal place if there was more level to it. To actually have a Conquest game out here, it worked really well with 3 flags. I think what I'm trying to get at here is that a lot more could have been done to this map to actually try and make it a little bit different. I said it is completely different, but you still know it's Metro. I was talking to Jack Frags at the Second Assault event that I went to back in December when it came out on Xbox One, and we both agreed that so much more could have been done to Operation Metro to make it a different map. That's not taking away from the fact that it's still a really good map for Rush, not so much for Conquest because it never really was that good, but so much more could have been done to make it completely different and to make the game style of the map completely change. Moving down into the tunnels of Metro, again, it's going to be a really familiar setup for you. It's not changed a huge amount. The Levolution aspects, where you can bring down the ceiling, doesn't have a pivotal impact on the gameplay at all, and most likely you'll find they've been destroyed by the defending team who simply shot them out on their way running towards your spawn. One thing that has changed, and I've mentioned it already, is the blue tint. And it's great because you can now actually see the enemies running at you, whichever side of the Rush game you happen to be on. You can now actually see down the other end of the tunnel to make sure no one's there and your line is actually clear for you to run forward. The escalator section is perhaps the bit that's changed the most. There are new flanking options that have been opened up on the sides of the escalators where you can now push all the way round and come up beside either MCOM, and I think that's a really good change. Now, it's not actually open in all of the game modes that I played, and I can't exactly remember which one it was open for and which one it wasn't. I've got a funny feeling that it was open for the Rush version, but not for the Conquest version. Now, I can't understand why it's not open for the Conquest version, because it allows another way for the attackers to flank round, and it simply splits off enemies, so there isn't such a massive bottleneck. But why was that not added in the Conquest version, which most people said was a complete clusterfuck and a choke point in the first place? I just can't see why they didn't open those for the Conquest version. And this is the point where me and Jack Frags were talking that the whole upper level of the Metro is simply the same, but you can bring down the ceiling, so why can't we go outside above the Metro and play up there as well? As I said, there could have been so much more that could have been done with this map to alleviate the problem of all these bottlenecks and make it more interesting in that section, because, as we all know, it does get monotonously boring to play that bit all the time. When you're in a 3,000 ticket Conquest server, that room does get a little bit boring. While I'm saying they should have changed so much more though, I'm kind of glad at the same time that they didn't, because Metro is Metro, and it wouldn't be Metro without the clusterfucks and the choke points. That's the point of the map, and I think that's why so many people play it. because that infantry only style of battlefield is perhaps more popular now than it ever has been before. And that's something that I actually personally really enjoy. I still like playing the normal battlefield style with vehicles, even though I'm not very good in them, and playing on the big open maps for open warfare. But I also like the idea of playing these infantry only style maps. They really get you engaged, and I'm really thankful that even though I wanted it to change, it's still very similar and the Metro that we've grown to love. And if you come out of the far side of Metro, we come into the cafe area, which again hasn't changed massively, but aesthetically looks very different. It's still going to allow you to spawn cap the enemy and turn it into a complete sniper deathmatch, but we've all grown to love that, haven't we? Not. All in all, really, the way I'd like to sum this up is that Operation Metro 2014 is the same beast that we saw in Battlefield 3, but they've gone and bought him a new pair of clothes. That's basically it. Apart from the new flanking options and the small parts of Levolution, it's really just had a massive makeover, and even though I've said I wanted it to change quite a lot, I'm really thankful that it's still the same old Metro that we had in Battlefield 3, because that was the point of Second Assault. But we bring those fan favourite maps back into Battlefield 4, but not really change them, because that's why they were popular, because the way they were in Battlefield 3 made them popular. Just very briefly, this is the map that you can unlock the F2000 assault rifle on. All you need to do is get 10 kills in the tunnels of Metro and 2 kill assist ribbons as well. It takes no time at all. In fact, I did it in the first round of Rush that I played on the map. I ended up coming first, like 49-16 or something. I posted it on Twitter earlier. It was a brilliant game, but I managed to unlock the F2000 without even realising that I was trying to unlock it, which made it really good fun. So overall, I'm really enjoying Operation Metro 2014. A lot of people have been coming to me saying it's a complete grenade fest, which it actually is. But if you can find a no grenade server, or you can play Rush, which is what I've been doing, you'll have a lot more success with the map, and I think you'll find that you actually really enjoy it. That's if you actually liked Metro and Battlefield 3, because I know it was a love-hate relationship with this map. But that's me done for today, guys, so if you enjoyed the video today, please do hit me up with a like, and let me know your thoughts about Operation Metro down in the comments. I've got Caspian Sniper coming for you later in the week. But until then, my name is Westy, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.